Hello everyone, welcome back to the Wisconsin Greg Show. It's a pretty beautiful day today. It's Friday. I think it's, if I remember right, October 17th. And it's about 74 degrees Fahrenheit. A little breezy, but it's very, very nice. I think they're Asian ladybugs are kind of crazy right now around this area. But anyways, I'm going to go for a quick walk. I think one just landed on me. I'm going to go for a quick walk through my little woods. I got a few minutes. I don't have a lot of time today, but I just thought I'd go in there. I haven't been in that woods all summer except for just going in a little ways to mow the path, which I'm sure it needs again. But I want to walk around the woods quick, and I thought I'd bring you with me. So let's get going. Alright, I'm down here. I just drove down here today because I don't have a lot of time. Going out dancing tonight and going out to eat. But anyways, I just thought I'd show you the corn. Corn is really, really good this year, it seems like it. This ain't my corn. This is my farm. I rent it now. This is how my YouTube channel, one of the things that kind of got me started is videotaping me when I was farming. But now I rent the land out because I'm getting old. So I just thought I'd come in here quick and show you how tall this stuff is. It's probably, I don't know, 9-10 feet tall, and this is on the edge. But corn looks pretty good this year, I'm thinking. So hopefully they get a good crop. Hopefully they can get a good price too. I don't know. Very crazy the way the world is right now with things going on, but never know. Never know if a war is going to end or start. So anyways, I'll go in the woods here. I'll be right back with you. Alright, here's a little path that I mowed once, but it does need cutting again. Won't take long. Yeah, every other year there's corn planted around my house. One year it's beans, and the following year it's corn, and then it goes back to beans. And I don't like it when it's corn. Feels like I'm around my house. I feel like I'm down in a bowl. I can't see nothing. It's just like, I don't know. But it is, some people probably would like that. It's kind of, you're alone, nobody can bother you. It can be peaceful at times, but I do like to see around. Isn't this pretty? I did order a table for my new grill so I can have it on a level surface. I'm going to make a spot for it, and it'll be on a level surface so the grease drains away. I do want to bring my Holler grill out here, my new grill, and do some cooking out here in the woods. It'll be so beautiful and peaceful. Hopefully I can do that before winter sets in. Boy, leaves are kind of changing now here in Wisconsin. Look at this, how this vine grew up here, and it's red. Very, very cool. Pretty. Like 3 of them there. That's very, very pretty. Now this is about as far as my little path goes. So now I gotta get into the thick stuff. Haven't been in here at all this summer, walking through here, except in the pathway, like I said, mowing once or twice, and that was it. So I don't know what we're gonna see in here. Hopefully something good. If not, it'll be a beautiful little walk anyways. And it's that time of the year, oh my god. I'm going to be covered full of seeds and little prickers. Let me turn this camera around real quick and show you my shirt. Just getting started. Can't imagine what I'm going to be like by the end. Look at that mess. Oh my goodness. Crazy. That's going to be fun. Clean that off. Anyways, I guess I'm gonna make a mess, but that's okay. As you can see there, I'm getting a little chubby again. I kind of fell off of watching what I've been eating, and gained probably 14 pounds. but I just went back on it. I've been about three or 4 days on it, counting what I eat, keeping track of my carbs, fat, sugar, protein, all that stuff every day, keeping it under a certain number. So I'll be losing that weight again. Yeah, about 14 pounds over. Don't take long when you don't pay attention. Sugar is the biggest thing that causes me to gain weight. When I cut the sugar, I go right down about 2 pounds a week. So the big thing is make sure you go back. And it's always okay to start over again if you do fall off the wagon a little bit. Eating. So let me turn this camera around here so you can see what's going on here. Not a lot, but sure is a lot of prickers here. Sure sticking to my hairy arms. It's a very nice day in the woods here though, but I need to get some more pathways cut so I don't have to get these prickers on me. Tell you, it takes a lot of time to get a pathway cut through a woods, and even after you get one cut through, it takes a lot of time each year to keep it from growing shut again. I never realized how quick this stuff grows. I was just working on I got a little battery operated hand vac, not really working on it, but checking out prices. It needs a new battery pack. Just ordered one, and holy cow, like $26. And I went and looked to see how much a new vac, the same kind of style or similar to it, and that was about $60 to $70, something like that. I was debating whether to buy a new one or replace the battery pack. I'm going to replace the battery pack. Hopefully that was a good choice. I don't know. Everything adds up quick nowadays. It's a little low spot in the woods. Years ago, I think I mentioned this several times, but my mom used to go swimming, or not swimming, ice skating down here. There wasn't trees laying in it like there is now, but she used to go down here ice skating, and the cows used to come down here and drink the water in the summertime and stuff years ago. This farm has been in my family for, I don't remember, it's probably coming up to 150 years now. Been in the family for a long time. Actually, today is my mom's birthday, or it would have been. She's passed away now quite a few years ago. I believe it was 2011, something like that. But yes, today would have been my mom's birthday. Quite a few years ago I did a camping video, and I camped in the woods here. I camped right in this area somewhere. Can't tell right now because there's too many leaves, but there should be like a little fire pit made out of rocks, and the leaves are gone. You can probably see that. But somewhere in this area I camped overnight, and it was like 80 some degrees Fahrenheit day. I'll try to leave that link down in the description if you want to see that. And I was way overweight then. Holy cow, that almost killed me trying to cut up trees and stuff, so I had something to burn. Like I said, my channel, some of the main things that I did when I first started out was farming videos, and my first video was of me plowing in the field, chisel plowing. And it's not a very high quality video, I'll tell you that, but it was my first video. And it was me plowing in the field in the, I believe, fall or early spring, I don't remember. And a bunch of seagulls following me. That's what they do. They, a lot of you might not know, they follow the plows and stuff quite often, and they're looking for bugs and worms and whatever they can find in the ground to eat, I guess. But they just keep following the tractor and landing on the tractor. And not on the tractor, but right behind the tractor, and searching, and when you move ahead, they keep following you, jumping ahead. And that was my first video. I'll try to leave that down, the link down in the description too, if you want to check that out and see how I got started. I can thank a few people for getting me started, but one of the main ones was the guy from Doing It Cheap, Pawpaw. He always told everybody, get out there and make a video of everything you do. If you're fixing something, if you're going for, you know, a walk, if you see anything interesting, just make a video of it. That's what I started doing. Now this is where I am now. I think I'm up to about, I don't know, 760, 780 videos, something like that. Can't remember how long I've been doing this, probably close to 7 years. It is very hard, I'll have to tell you, in Wisconsin to make content in the wintertime. I find it hard anyways, because a lot of stuff don't happen in the wintertime around here. There's not too many events, and some of the events you can't really film it, or I guess you could, but I don't know, inside events. That tree does get very, very windy around here at sometimes, I'll tell you that. That's one thing I can't stand around about Wisconsin. Now I got perkers on my microphone. There, I got them off. Burdock's things. These are interesting. I'm not an expert on these kind of berries, if they're safe to eat or not, but I don't take no chances. But I think they're cool looking. I have to take a screenshot of that, and maybe I could paint that or something. I have the hardest time deciding what to paint. I don't know, any of you artists out there have a hard time deciding what to paint? I'm just so picky. I just can't figure. I could paint anything for practice, but if it turns out good, I want a possibility of selling it, and I want it to be something that somebody else may be interested in. And boy, I just look and look and look. It just takes me forever to decide what to paint. I'm guessing I ain't the only one, but I'd be interested to find out. And if you got a solution to that, let me know how I can find things to paint quicker without being so picky. Yeah, this tree. That's kind of weird. All rotted out. It's interesting. I don't know where the rest of the tree is. Some stuff laying there, but not really part of this that fell over. Guess it all rotted away. Interesting. Huh. Pretty quiet in the woods here today. A little breezy, but I haven't seen no animals, but I'm making lots of noise talking. You know me, always talking. I got another bigger woods that's way in the back of the cornfields, so I can't wait till they start harvesting the corn so I can get back there and walk around back in there and make some videos. Hopefully that happens before the deer season starts. I do have some deer hunters that hunt here. Yeah, these weed seeds are crazy sticking to me. Thought maybe I'd see some of those big puffy mushrooms in here, but I have seen them other years, but I haven't seen none yet. I don't know if it's not the time season for them yet or not. I'm not sure. I don't get into eating that stuff, that mushrooms, too much, especially wild ones or stuff like that. So anyways, all you people get to go for a nice little walk without getting the stuff all stuck to you, all these weed seeds. So I hope you're enjoying it. Sitting in your lazy boys. That's alright. I love doing this stuff. I love making videos. And like I always say, I want to make sure I thank you guys, because without you guys and girls, everybody, everyone that watches my videos, I couldn't do it without you. There's a trail right through here, but yeah, it's a deer trail. Can't really see no tracks though. But it's been pretty dry a little bit lately. Pretty good trail right through here. Oh, I don't like these weed seeds. It's gonna take me an hour to get them all off my hairy arms. Oh yeah, I think it's deer. At least I haven't seen anybody sleeping in here. Never had that problem yet. Hopefully never do. I know around the cities sometimes, the big cities, they have that. Homeless people sleeping out in woods and stuff like that. Pretty lucky out here in the country. I don't think anybody'd want to stay out here with all these weed seeds. Whoop. Yeah, a little hard walking here. This is going to be noisy. I gotta go through crunch through some branches here, I think. Hopefully I don't fall down. Walking on a log right now. I don't know how to go here. Let's see. I have one little clump of birch. I think it's what you call white birch in this woods. think it's right up here. Otherwise, it's not a real popular tree around here. You don't see it growing naturally too often. I don't anyways. Yeah, it's these tall, straight ones here. Look at how thick that is. Pretty peaceful though. This old dead tree. Prickers, thorns. Ooh, almost fell in a hole. See some like red berries and stuff over here on the ground. I don't know what they are, but they're kind of cool looking. I'm not going in there, but well, we're almost done. Almost back to where I'm started from. Good thing there's some, I guess, deer trails through here. That helps a little bit. I'm on one right now. Seen a squirrel. I don't know if you can see him over there. Squirrel running around. Well, I hope you're all about ready for the weekend and have a great weekend and enjoy it. Especially try to do something outside before the weather gets bad, before winter. I think I've seen there's Oktoberfest going on in Elkhorn, Wisconsin this weekend. I might have to check that out. I'm not sure yet. Quite a few bands playing this weekend, I know. As y'all know, I like listening to local bands and dancing. So anyways, I'm almost back to the truck. I'm going to end this video. And thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little walk. It's going to take me about an hour to get these weed seeds off me. But anyways, we'll catch you later on the next Wisconsin Greg Show. Take care, everyone. Bye now. I just had to really quick show you my current condition before I go. Look at these weeds. Oh my goodness, they're in my arms and everything. Hopefully you can see that. Awful. All right, see you later.